Oh, look at this. The goddamn space marine rabbits have apparently arrived. Well, I mean, sure, the raids had been getting a little bit easy, but wow. These things have universal power armor and goddamn charged weaponry. That seems vaguely insane, but, well, so bloody be it, I guess. Right, I'm a little bit nervous. This is a bit of a nasty firefight. Look at them, they're just wandering into this shit, getting absolutely rogered, and they're living, like, they are surviving this storm of fucking lead. Ow! Jesus, Jesus! 40! That took 30 damage off, Lorene's chest right there. Okay, you back off before you take another hit like that. Goodness gracious, right, okay. Well, the flamethrower turret did its job, as always, but it got murdered in the process. Yeah, I need to redesign my defensive line. If this is the kind of shit the game's gonna be throwing at me, yeah, I think I need a little redesign. Little redesign. Right, okay, I want some of their shit, so all of the snipers, you are going to go out there and see if you can't bag a few more of these little bastards. I mean, everything considered, that still worked out very well. Very, very well. You get into a, I mean, fuck, why not? I mean, this is the reason why I got these here, right? So I can provide immediate medical assistance, and Micropenis can patch you up again. Right, the rest of you concentrate on putting out that fire and salvaging whatever I can of gear. I mean, these are charge rifles. I mean, granted, their range is nothing special, but if I have to deal with mechanoids and stuff in the tunnels, these things are great. And actually, hold on. So I've just researched how to build charge rifles myself, but range 26, that is not good enough. Okay. Right, in that case, charge rifles is not something I'm going to use. Charge lancers, they have a lot more range. I do know that. I'm just going to test out a bunch of these, basically, and look, bionic tails. Yes, yes. Sniper rifle, I'll definitely test that out, and charge shotgun. That certainly does sound tasty, but let's test out the sniper rifle first. Because range is, of course, pretty goddamn important, no matter how you swing it. Jesus, fuck, these things are fast. Is that because of the power armor? It probably is, isn't it? Right. Okay, you were kind of not supposed to be shooting in that direction, but okay. Come on, fuckers, get out there. Actually, hold that open whilst you exit. You are so very fucking fast, it annoys me. Actually, no. She slowed down. Well, Selma, that's downright unfortunate for you. Downright unfortunate for you. Okay. Alright, we've got ourselves a shot at a lot more valuable gear. Whales took a little bit of a took a little punch. Oh, poor whales. Actually, try and hunt down the one called Speedy. I'm gonna modify the fuck out of Whales, by the way. She's gonna be more cyborg than Rabbit at the end of this. She's gonna get some serious modifications, because I'm gonna boost her speed up super high, and I'm gonna give her a power arm, and hopefully that'll translate into her just going like, and able to close into combat super quick. That's at least the hope. Oh, Micropenis, right? I forgot about you. Do treat her, would you please? Also, I need way more people on goddamn, fire. Right. Fire, just one. Okay? I need you to just deal with that. Because with the flame turret, I just need it to be dealt with. The flame turret is so awesome, I am never gonna not build that, because it's great. I mean, yes, it's a little bit of a bother afterwards, but so fucking what? Compared to how massive an advantage it gives me? Oh, yeah, no problemo. Oh, I should also try that strip thing. Right, strip. Because supposedly, if you strip them before they die, it's not dead man's gear. And that would mean I might get myself some Rabbi power armor. Speaking of Rabbi power armor, either one of you worth saving? Wow, 22 hours and no immediate danger. Fuck. That armor's gotta be completely badass. Holy shit. Yeah, I want it now, that's for damn sure. Kate, alright, well, I mean, the fire seems to be a bit of an issue for you. My loyal servants will try to, well, pat it out, but... Scarlet, Space Marine, yeah, I can tell, trust me. Regular army power armor, holy shit, 66, 88, 163 sharp, oof. Yeah, that shit good. Anyways, back to the point. Are you useful to me? Hair Ranger Regiment. 710? Fast walker, kind, oh. Hello there, pretty. Yes. That seems to be a great set of qualifications, if I may say so myself. And she was in no immediate danger, right? No immediate danger, yes, right? Well, come with me, pretty little thing. I shall put you in a flower vase. And what about the second one? Trigger-happy masochist. Oh, wow, 1111. Double flame, holy shit. Surely that is just too valuable to pass up. I mean, surely that is just way too much in the way of combat qualifications. Surely. Oh wait, are there more of them on the way? No, it's all done. I was about to say, like, hold on, there's different groups of them. But. Alright, Speedy got deadered. I wonder if I could... I can't actually burn this, can I? Because I was thinking, like, this would be great to disassemble, surely, but... I don't think I can actually do that. Alright, good girl. Wales, haul that energy rifle back, though. I am hoping I can use the energy rifles for something. Maybe some components? Maybe some advanced components? Ooh. Wouldn't that be fucking Christmas? It absolutely would. I just don't notice, that is dangerously suggestive. Please don't pay too much attention, YouTube. Right. Capture that one as well. Are you... Oh, you're beating out the fire. For a moment there I was like, are you hitting her? Why? No, they're just trying to make her not be on fire anymore. Right, Frog is still alive, so Mittens, go ahead and strip that. Oh, gunshot from the charger. Are you okay? Yeah, no immediate danger. You're fine, okay. No problems. What about these two, then? I mean, God. The armor made them easy to capture, if nothing else, I guess. 15! Are you insane? 15! Holy shit, the stats on these invaders. Rabbi Garrison Kid, Fast Walker, Melee 10. Wow. All of their stats are like through the bloody roof. This is some kind of furry self-insert race, isn't it? Some furry somewhere like, I want to be a bunny, but I also want to be a bunny that's good at everything. Rapid Space Marine. Plus 99. Well, I mean, I can't really talk. I did do an Imperial Star to begin with, and then I learned that Imperial Star is fucking retarded overpowered because lasguns are well, basically charged weaponry. I mean, I kind of want to grab Ivy here, but I feel like I'm almost taking shit that's a bit too overpowered now, honestly. I'm starting to feel bad. And again, yeah, the game threw them at me. That means they're fair fucking game, doesn't it? Right. Who's, Bernie Sandrine? Oh, you didn't bother getting up, did you? Good for you. Okay. How long until, was Ramsey the good one? Yes, how long till you bleed to death? Oh, you're fine? Alright, well, Bernie, take your fucking time, I guess. Oh, I need another room. Right. 3 prisoners. This has been a very productive raid. This has been a very productive raid. Okay, Rosalind, Seed, and Mutant. You stand guard here. If they twitch so much as a little bunny ear, just blast the shit out of them, basically. I mean, I want them, but, I don't want them enough. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're not going to capture her. I feel like taking 4 captives is almost too much, so we're just going to strip her and take her shit. Well, we probably should put her out of her misery, at least. I mean, Jesus. We're not savages. I mean, come on. Mutant. You can haul the charge rifle back as well. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. That part of the fire seems to be running a little bit out of control. Just a hit. Oh, Frog, you're still alive somehow. In death in 22 hours. Careful shooter, hard worker, kind. I mean, all of that is wonderful, but you caught me at a point in time where I feel like I have too much stuff, frankly. So I'm just gonna put you out of your misery. There you go. Now she is less miserable. Whilst I try to. That's not a good place to eat, General Failure. Trust me, it's a terrible place to eat. He's the only one bothering with the flames at the moment because, well, it's not actually technically in the raid area, or not the raid area, the home area, is it? So nobody actually gives a shit about those flames. Which I feel like is a little bit unreasonable. Unthinking, even, I might go so far as to say. Alright, we've managed to fetch her. Beautiful. Oh. Go ahead, eat your meal. Did we bring them back properly? Yes, we did. How is he? Ramsey, you still have your armor on? Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that, I'm afraid. I'm not gonna let you keep your armor. Sorry, that doesn't sound like a good idea, frankly. Any one of you need supervision? No? You're all ridiculously fine, everything considered. You're all ridiculously fine. Alright, well, let's at least pretend like we give a shit and patch them up, I guess. They'll feel more happy towards me if I patch them up. Now, when you're done with that one, do strip her as well. Not in a sexual meaning, in a security meaning, okay? At 33:29, you're botching this bad, Micropenis. Why? Why are you botching this so bad? Why are you being so terrible at medicine all of a sudden? Why are you being so terrible at medicine all of a sudden? Malnutrition, trivial. Oh, come on, you haven't eaten for 5 minutes. That's not malnutrition, my boy. Calm down. Calm down. Malnutrition is slightly more serious. Well, if nothing else, the sheer list of injuries is going to give me a fair bit of medical points, I suppose. I could let them keep their camisoles, I suppose, but I don't know how to let them keep just that, so I guess we're not going to let them keep just their camisoles. Right. Now, if all of you would be so kind as to prioritize hauling all of this presumably wildly valuable gear in from Pitman. Why are you naked? Oh, because you're putting on her armor. Sneaky little bitch. Sneaky little bitch. Don't get me wrong, I approve, but still, sneaky little bitch. I was like, why are you naked? Oh, you're stealing all of their stuff. Okay, well, I mean, good reason, absolutely good reason. Alright, what's left? We got that. It's just that piece of armor, I think. Micropenis is consuming berries. Ah, yeah, because I'm out of actual food. Okay, well, just do a quick... How have I run out of food? Ah, it must be because I've been reprioritizing them away from food making or something like that. I might need another cook again, I suppose. Ugh. I really don't want more cooks. Or more precisely, I really don't want to dedicate more manpower to cooking, but, well... I want people to starve even less, so... If I'm gonna need even more manpower on the cooking part, then I guess I will just use even more manpower on the cooking part. Prioritize hauling that over, and, well, get the camisole as well. I mean, why not? Wales, are you... Yeah, you're fine. Sorry to wake you up, but we have all of this cool shit to haul, so if you please. Sadly, just plasteel from smelting down the charged rifles. I had kinda hoped for maybe, just maybe, a component or an advanced component. Oh. But, our sadness knows a certain end. Look, royal bed. I bought this for far more money than I could ever justify spending on anybody that wasn't Arch, but that is a minor detail. And bionic rat tails. Efficiency 125%. I don't know precisely what a tail is effective at, but as you can see, there it is, wiggling happily. I mean, I guess it just boosts her movement speed? No, that would tell me, though. Because, I mean, a tail is supposed to help you keep balance, so... increases dexterity, I guess, basically? I mean, that would make a certain degree of sense. Kinda. Very, very much so, kinda, I feel like, but, maybe. Right, I'm gonna get some lunar sewing and then some planetarium tea for my guests, because, I think I've got 2 wind farms now. I'll have to keep a close eye on my planetarium. Oh, 11. Okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna need another one then. Because I checked it ages ago and it was 10. And it would have been 10 previously, so I knew that was enough to maintain the people I had now. But if I'm gonna be adding 2 more wabbits to this, yeah, I'm gonna need to up my production a little bit. Now, how are you... Oh, sorry. Are you... Oh. I wondered why Trout always had the 8 without a table effect. It's because the fucking chair's the wrong way around. Oh. Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know you would care which direction the chair faced. I am very apologetic, of course. Do I have some... I do, and in fact I have just enough statues as well. Perfect. Perfect. There. That is excellent, yes. That's going to make them super happy about how awesome their prison cells is, and they'll want to join me and be my friend. Naked, -6. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I apologize, I suppose. I didn't mean to take away your camisole as well. That was a little bit of an oversight, but now that I've done it, I don't know how to undo it. I mean, you might say it sounds easy enough to just give her a camisole, but I don't actually entirely know how to just give her a camisole. I guess I could like start I guess I could make like a storage area there, but that honestly sounds like slightly more bother than it might actually be worth, if I am to be entirely honest with you, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just actually cannot be bothered with fixing that. Lunar Sewing, and then Planetarium Tea. And suspend that for now. I think we have enough beer. Do we have enough hops, though? Could I afford to not get any more hops? I think I'm actually pretty much out. Oh, okay, well, never mind that then, because I need some more smoke leaf production fairly soon. Oh, how am I on, still fucking swimming in it? No need to worry about that. No need to worry about that. I could, the psychoid plants have grown like 2 or 3 rounds here now. I've got 130, 134. Yeah, let's make it a round of smoke leaf down here instead, since this is more effective than growing it outside. There's, look at her, advanced bionic arm and adrenaline rib. She is awesome right now, and that makes me quite happy. So do I have to, like, brew? Yeah, I do. I actually have to brew the tea. Okay. Well, just do forever then. Basically, whenever you don't have food to to do, just make some planetarium tea. I'm going to up this to 44. That should ensure that I always have more than enough stored up, I would think. So, I mean, I'm assuming, I am making the assumption now that if, oh shit, I minused 4 food again already. Right, actually, make that like this, because fixing the planetarium tea is always going to be a fairly minor errand compared to, you know, planetarium tea. Consciousness plus 10... Consciousness plus 10. Oh, wait, no. Consciousness plus 10. Okay. So, what the fuck's the difference? Beauty minus 4. Oh, bloody no. I have no fucking clue. I'm assuming it just looks pretty, because it does look pretty, so they'll feel fancy whilst drinking it is my general assumption. I'm probably going to have to administer some planetarium to them also relatively soonish, but they're good for a couple more days. So, what shall we talk about today? Is it too soon to to basically do a little I told you so on Iran? Or, well, I think an I told you so would be incorrect here, because I am sure all of you guys knew exactly where that shit was going to go. It was only one possible way that was going to end, and that was with both parties going like, well, we've blown some shit up, Iran has saved some face, and Trump has been able to appear like a big strong old boy that has been able to show Iran that, no, I'm actually not Obama. You can't push me around non-stop. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's voila! The end. Story over. Oh, well, story on pause. Story on pause until all of this repeats itself, because, well, the Middle East is, just that kind of place. Yeah, sure, that kind of place. Just that kind of place, pretty much. I was about to say, I'd be surprised if this was a permanent end to the conflict, but I'm like, Arch, don't even pretend as if you even thought that could possibly. No, of course not. This is a return to normalcy. Now, it is important for Trump to do this. It absolutely is, because these are terrorists, and while the old the old adage like, we do not, we don't negotiate with terrorists. No, the West sadly negotiates with terrorists all the time. That is, frankly, one of the problems that we have over here. We do negotiate with them, and we do so far, far too often. We let them get away with stuff far, far, far too often. Right, let's just make some camisoles and see if we can at least put that on them. I mean, somewhat erotic wear for a prison. I mean, if I was a female prisoner and I was handed a camisole, I don't know if that would necessarily put my mind at ease. I genuinely think that might make me a little bit more worried, but... oh well. I guess we shall ignore that little tidbit. Okay, so now I need to be super precise. Like, okay, I only need to make one. Clear all. Right, and then apparel. Rabbi apparel. Right, okay. Rabbi camisole. Yes. Priority critical. Okay. Now we take that zone and we do stock and copy, paste. And there we go, the dog delivered a camisole. Fantastic. This is how things are supposed to happen. And with a little bit of luck, once they wake up, they will realize that a dog came in the middle of the night with underwear for them. And they will not think that this is because they are about to be most viciously abused and raped in a extraordinarily sexual fashion, but instead that this is the kindness and generosity of their... oh, there you go. Of their captors. Like, naked? Is a camisole not enough for you? Okay. Right. Well, I mean... I guess... sorry, I suppose. A casual t-shirt, would that be better? Let's make some casual t-shirts then. Maybe that'll please them some more. Rabbi camisole. Rabbi casual t-shirt. Copy. Hey, no. God damn it. Copy. Copy, yes. Paste. Paste. There. Now, hopefully, this is a constant stream of camisoles appear. Now it'll be cleared out. But yeah, we do sadly can always constantly negotiate with terrorists. This is a bit of a weakness in the West that, well, it's tempting to do so. It's tempting to think like, oh well, it'll be fine. I'm only going to do it like once. It's not a big deal. I'm sure they'll understand. Yeah, they'll understand, all right. They will definitely understand, all right. And this is why we see, well, stuff like kidnappings continue. People, I swear to God, I am pretty damn sure that if we actually stayed by the adage, never negotiate with terrorists, I doubt kidnapping would be quite so profitable a business as it is, unfortunately, in many areas of the globe. I mean, hell, there are certain areas, let us not name the shitholes, where abductions are, well, it's a business model, practically. It is something that people genuinely do because it's profitable. You can get away with it. Of course, you don't always get away with it, but you get away with it plenty often enough. Hello there, Tierkut. I see you didn't want to be naked anymore and decided to join me. This is wise of you. And then you cover up to the point of full burqa immediately. Well, I mean, it is wait, hold on. Put that down. Not that I don't trust you, don't worry, it's not that, but put that down for a second. Yeah, that's the normal one. Instead of that one, go get yourself a battle rifle, actually. Can you have that slide up? No, you can't. Because the charge rifles are, with their low range, I think I'm only going to use them for stuff like tunnel fighting and so on. I don't think I'm going to be using them in the open. In the open, I'm going to be using sniper rifles, marksman rifles, and these new battle rifles. Now, this one's poor, so I'm probably going to scrap this one, but 34 range, 18 armor penetration, 12 damage, and burst shot of 2. It's not bad. That is not bad. It's a hell of a lot better than the assault rifles I've been using up until this point, so we shall be picking those up. But yes, to finish my thought, these countries, all they really care about is strength. And it's not just strength personally, but it's also strength to the people, those who they ask to follow them. Putin is, of course, a beautiful example of this. Vladimir Putin. To hear himself tell it, the most popular president Russia has ever had, and, well, to a certain degree, in a certain spotlight, that is not necessarily incorrect. He's so popular that a village with 1,000 inhabitants votes for him 8,000 times, and such on. It's a bit of a meme, frankly. It is funny, though. It is funny. Like, oh, there's nowhere near enough people here to actually allow this, and yet... it's almost as if something is a little bit off. Something is just a little bit off, somehow. Right. We'll have those two for the charge rifles. Can you haul those? Oh, no, the dogs will do it. Beautiful. Wonderful. But a great deal of the reason why he is so popular as well is because he has allowed Russia to regain its strength. Because before he came into power, Russia was a little bit of the butt of a joke, wasn't it? It certainly wasn't the superpower it once was, by any stretch of the imagination. And he has reasserted its its superpower status quite a bit, hasn't he? A hell of a lot more than it was before he became El Honcho, at least. And people value that. Of course they do. Normal people, non-SJW people, take a certain degree of pleasure in their nation being a good nation, being a strong nation, being a prosperous nation. Of course they do. That would be an obvious thing. Except, again, to a certain minor subset of the population. And so if you were once a superpower, you were once a power everybody respected, even indeed feared, and then you turn into this kind of a joke, literally, kind of a joke, as Russia did, you're not going to like that, are you? You're not going to like that at all. And then a man appears and is like, hey, I am Vladimir, put it in me. I am awesome. Not only am I awesome, but Russia is awesome. I will make Russia awesome again. Yeah, such a leader would be a popular one. Now, I do believe that his approval ratings are perhaps a hint enhanced. Maybe. Just a hint enhanced. But I have no doubt that he's a very popular leader. I mean, hell, look at the good old-fashioned Trump-Luffacus over in the USA. How did he get elected? He got elected by saying America's not actually a shithole. America's actually a pretty goddamn nice place. And if you vote for me, I am going to make it into that nice place that you remember, like the 60s America. Now, as to whether or not how much of that is propaganda, well, I mean, he has to a degree. I mean, it's not just a question of prosperity either, although Trump has succeeded in making the country prosperous. Now, here's an interesting thing. A friend of mine gave me a counter-argument, because I was like, Trump has clearly managed to make the country more prosperous. That is undisputable. And he was like, no, has he really, though? Because the policy takes a long time to take effect. This is just a fact. So he postulated that the reason why America was doing so well wasn't because of Trump's policies, but rather because of Obama's policies that he implemented. And we're now seeing the effect. And to judge the effect of Trump's policies, we'll have to wait another 4, 5, 6 years, probably. And there is a certain degree of truth in that. There absolutely is. But there is also a certain truth in that it's not necessarily even what Trump has done that has... get a casual t-shirt, fuck it. T-shirt, I said, not camisole. There you go. It's not necessarily even what Trump has done. Although I think he's done good stuff. I think the policy he's implemented is good. I think his approach to the economy seems pretty damn decent and makes a lot of sense. But it's also just the fact that he's Trump. Now, it's not because, how do I put this? I'm not saying that he made the economy better because he's some messiah who can bypass the usual regulations of that it takes a while for policy to take effect. No, of course not. There we go. Now you're no longer naked. Be happy, Ramsey. Actually, she is happy. Huh. Well, there you go. 0.6, 13.9. Yeah, they're breaking nice and quick. Fantastic. What it is... Oh, shit. No, don't... Fuck. God damn it. You weren't supposed to deliver that there, you silly little doggo. Oh, I had another one. Oh, never mind then. Well, now Benson can have one as well when she wakes up. The effect that he has upon the economy is because he's Trump. The economy knows that he's the kind of guy who will help it out. He's the kind of guy who will help businesses out. He's the kind of guy that creates just a great sense of optimism amongst the people that run businesses and amongst the people that just work in businesses as well. Halfway tempted to murder a bunch of Trumbos for their horns, but I always feel really bad when I do that, but at the same time, they're also really valuable. Then again, I've got 10,000 silver lying somewhere, so... It would feel almost just greedy and evil, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Being mean to other people, sure, but being mean to them, they're animals. You gotta care about animals. Animals are not humans. You gotta be nice to animals. Patriarchy, what's your arch score? 4. Why the fuck are you making a statue? I guess because I'm not researching anything. Well, supposedly that is a decent enough reason. What do I want you to research? I mean, honestly, I probably should start going for the endgame now and just getting off this hellish planet before... I mean, I haven't had a dire raid yet, though. I want to show you guys a dire raid and how nasty that shit is. It's almost to the point where I'm wondering if it's been turned off somehow. Because I'm pretty damn sure I turn it on, but the fact that I haven't seen a single one yet, that makes me kind of worried. Of charged warheads. Well, that does sound useful, certainly. Alright, well, we'll keep going a little while longer before I start heading off the planet, because it's a bit fun just staying here and fighting shit. The caravan from Thabit 594 rebels approaching. But yeah, he creates a great deal of optimism in the economy. Because, again, he's that kind of guy. He's that kind of president. He's that kind of a leader. Actually, how the hell did this relate to Iran? I have wandered off the point to a frankly retarded degree. So, the reason why it was important to actually do some pushback in Iran, let's get that thought finished, shall we? Is because if you allow these people who, yes, popular leader, that was it. these people are leaders because they're popular leaders. They're strong leaders. They're able to be like, look what I've done for the nations. I've made the nations strong. Our enemies fear us. And in the case of Iran, the great Satan is the US of A, of course. And if they can be like, oh look, I can bully around America, that's a very popular thing in the country. That polls very, very well. That polls extraordinarily well, in fact. And if you can do that continuously and prove to the country that you are the strong leader, the one that can put America in its place, the great Satan, yeah, you're going to gain a lot of popular support. And if you have a lot of popular support, it's a hell of a lot more difficult for other in the nation who might be interested in your job, let's put it like that, to just put a little bit of cyanide in your tea and go like, oh, the great leader died. How mysterious. I guess I'm boss now. It is good old-fashioned classic realpolitik, really. Oh, I've placed that so that in the far distant future, my sheep will starve to death when I can no longer deliver them hay. Let's fix that. Actually, I think they can just climb over there, but it looks a bit silly, so we shall, of course, move it. There you go. And so they're going to keep doing it. They are going to keep doing it, and they're going to keep doing it, because it benefits them. And it benefits them quite considerably as well. It, in fact, you could quite easily say, in at least a few circumstances, might be a life or death thing for a lot of these leaders. Very, very literally. I mean, hell, look what happens to dictators that lose popular support. Look at the Gaddafi, for example. His people didn't like him anymore, and suddenly America was like, it's okay to bomb this place. And Europe, too, went like, yeah, it is okay to bomb this place. Hey, stable oil reserves, now in the hands of someone we like. What a fortunate set of coincidences that has led us to this. Rebels. Okay, well, if you're afraid of rebels, I'm assuming it's because the rebels will want to murder you in a fashion most vicious and disgusting, so I shan't force you. Ramsey has found herself some gear as well, and she's picked up a charged rifle. Well, I mean, unless I've got another battle rifle for you, I might as well give you that. In fact, I want to start producing a bunch of battle rifles, but I'm actually kind of running out of components, which feels a little bit insane, because I've hoarded those little bitches like crazy. I have bought every single component, every single trader has brought to me, like, all of them. Literally all of them. So the fact that I'm finally running low, that definitely tells you something. I guess I'll make an EMP cannon as well in case I run into a dire raid of mechanoids, because that would be rather unfortunate. That would be very, very unfortunate, in fact. Right, shield belts. Well, the only, like, dedicated frontline warrior I have is Wales, so let's just make a shield belt for her. Make a shield belt. Make sure that that is done only by mutant number 1, whose crafting skills is highly valued throughout the land, because he is a jolly good fella. And now, obviously, if you keep encouraging this, they'll keep doing it. If they keep doing it, casualties are going to be an inevitable eventuality. And hell, there's even a well-known facet of this. It was mentioned and rumored that Iran had told the US that they were going to bomb that airfield. And I believe it. I believe it entirely. Because this is realpolitik. People don't want war. Iran doesn't actually want war with America. The tough talk rhetoric is just that. It is tough talk rhetoric. It's a play for the crowds, for their home crowds. And the only reason why America eventually has to strike back is because they can't let it keep on going forever. Because if they get too emboldened, who knows? Maybe eventually they'll think that they actually do want war. And you know, on that, you do not want it getting to the point where they might actually think that, hey, maybe we could take them. Because that is when shit gets actually genuinely dangerous. You do not want it to get there. You never want it to get quite that far. Pittman, are you wearing a power armor? You already are, right. Go get yourself one of those fancy-ass helmets as well. They're probably better than the ballistic goggles I make you wear, let's be honest. I might as well make full use of these things. Right. Actually, let me test. Is that... yep. No tainted apparel negative. Let's see when she puts her on. Yep. So strip him first, and you don't get a negative for people having died in it. Well, I mean, that certainly makes sense. I didn't think it would work, because whether or not somebody actually died in the armor, or if somebody who was wearing it died, I don't quite get the big difference, honestly. It's still a dead person's armor, you know? Yeah, he's overdosing. Yeah, I know. I know. She's been a little bit of a retard. Okay. Rest until healed. Not injured. I beg to differ. Yeah, I beg to differ. Patient 1. Okay, I've already got her at patient 1, and she's still not giving a shit. Right, okay, well. Whenever you feel like not dying, you can make your way to the infirmary, and you will be taken care of. Until then, I mean... it doesn't look fatal, so... good luck with that, Nya. Genuinely. Best of luck. Best of luck to you. Silly, silly, silly. General failure. If you could... actually, I'm going to tell everyone who isn't an actual artiste to stop working art, because... I mean, it's not like I have any lack of resources with which to make limestone blocks or anything, but it takes them for absolute ever, and if at the end of absolute ever they haven't actually produced something worthwhile, in that time somebody with actual artistic merit could have created like 3 goddamn statues. So yeah, limestone large sculpture, excellent, good job, General. Anywho, I will wrap it up there. Until next time, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Till then, have a good day.